You know, sometimes when we talk about things here on WNUT, the listeners like to respond. They like to tell us what they think.
We do have the best fucking listeners in the entire industry.
We really do. We have a whole fuck ton of people who are just right here with us on this journey. We appreciate them. They appreciate us. And it is time to give them a voice.
Hell yeah.
We asked the question last episode, should you wear the concert t-shirt of the band you're going to see?
Right.
To the concert where you're going to see them. People had thoughts, starting with the Great Fishniz. He's in the don't do that camp. I'm in the go ahead and do that camp.
Yeah.
We're kind of on opposite sides.
We can have differences.
Right.
It's all right.
Right. I still love him. He still loves me. But we're going to find out what the listeners say. And, you know, if they should say, like, validate one of us, it's okay to gloat. A hit last episode, EJ from Darlington is back in this audio clip.
Excellent.
This is WNUT on the scene with EJ from Darlington, even though we're in Camden. He's EJ from Darlington, but he's in Camden. EJ, should you wear the t-shirt of the band you're going to see to the concert where you're going to see them?
Well, you know, you always got to be doing this.
This microphone captures sound, so if you could make your Egg McMuffin shut the fuck up, I would appreciate that.
Fuck you, you worthless little shit.
So, yes or no?
Well, if you go to the concert of the band of the shirt that you're wearing to the concert of the band, I think they look out in the audience and they think, man, we're selling merch, guys. We got it made. I think they would appreciate that. I have no qualms about it.
What if they see you all wearing the shirt and then they go, you know what, we've already sold all these clowns a shirt. We should shut the merch stand down, but you're wearing an old shirt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the concern that the Great Fishniz has.
So if they see an old shirt, wouldn't they really want to promote the new stuff?
They may be stupid as fuck.
Then they wouldn't be that successful of a band.
I don't know. Look at Nickelback.
Like, I know this guy, Brendan Mullis.
Oh, Brendan, yes.
He's got a really nice shirt, but, you know, I think if he did a second one, people would buy that and then maybe go see him play more because they have a shirt to wear.
I think it's hard enough for that guy to do a second album, and now you want a second shirt out of him?
A shirt and a compact disc music stuff go hand together.
How about an 8-track?
Oh, an 8-track would be sexy. I'm careful. I'm wearing a kilt, and this little pouch is going to start dancing.
Put that thing away. So that was EJ.
Yeah.
You know, he fucking won people's hearts last time, so I had to put him back in this.
Excellent.
Interviewed him at the good old Irish Fest down in Camden. Yvonne chimed in. She says, concert tees, when you wear the shirt you already have to the show, it lets people know that you're among your people. You're not just the friend, spouse who got brought along as the plus one, you know?
All right.
So she says it's like a tribal thing. You're like, hey, check it out.
Okay.
We got the same brand on it. She also says, additionally, Carl, do you, boo? But while I'll totally buy a shirt to show the support that night, like you said, it's getting tossed over the shoulder because there's no chance in hell I'm going to put it on without washing it first. Grody.
Having formerly worked in a factory that makes clothing, it's already washed.
I feel the same way. I've been saying that forever.
It's washed and then packaged.
I know that. And I've been telling her that from the get-go. I just take this shirt that I'm wearing right now, a fashionable WNUT t-shirt that we will talk about soon.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
That goddamn thing came to me. I pulled it out of the package. I put it right on from the fine folks at our garment partners. I didn't have to wash it. I'm going to as soon as I wear it.
Yeah, after
but nobody
you've worn
soiled this fucking thing.
No.
They sent it to me. It was nice and it was clean. And now I look awesome. And that's all you got to know. Clay, our homie from North Augusta.
Right.
Actually, he's now Clay from Grovetown. But, you know, Clay from North Augusta. That's our boy. He says, first off, he responds, depends on age of person. 8 to 15, why not wear the shirt of the
Sure.
band?
Okay. Yeah.
16 to 35, poser. 36 plus, you probably like deep fisting. There's the fisting I was talking about.
Okay.
Clay says you're going to like deep fisting if you're over 36 and you wear the shirt of the band you're going to see. I said, hey, man, I don't judge what you're into, but like, ugh. And he goes,
well, I don't know. Yeah.
He says, honestly, I say do whatever you want. Support the band. Wear a different but similar to that band shirt. I think it's okay either way. He reveals that 20 years ago, when Clay was a younger man, he probably would have felt you enter poser territory the older you get, and then you probably need to be fisted.
Right.
So he's more forgiving in his old age.
Yeah.
Captain Destructo says, I think it would be appropriate. I wouldn't go all Richard Simmons Kiss, but I always enjoy supporting bands, teams, organizations I like. Carl, what is wrong with this statement?
Did he say Richard Simmons Kiss?
He did. And so I sent him a picture back of afroed, tank-topped Richard Simmons. And I said, do you mean Gene Simmons? And he said, if I want to wear a sparkly wife beater and thigh-high shorts to concerts, I should be allowed to.
Damn straight. I'm on your side.
But I called him out. He says, please do put this error in the podcast. And I said, I certainly will. But yeah, that was Captain Destructo's. Alyssa from McCormick has thoughts. We got them some bitches right here in this audio response. Should you wear the t-shirt of the band you're going to see to the concert where you're going to see them?
Totally, that's the most appropriate time to wear it.
So what makes you feel this way? What brings you to this very important conclusion?
Because you're going to see them, so you're going to wear their merch.
Carl seems to think that if you wear the t-shirt of the band you're going to see to the concert, it precludes you somehow from buying the shirt there and supporting the band. What do you say to that?
You can totally still buy another one. I think it's silly to say that.
So Alyssa is for it.
All right.
Shanna, my darling baby sister, says, come to think of it, I never have. Like when I went to see Elton, I dressed like Elton. She did the feather boas. and the
Okay, she
glasses.
cosplayed.
Yeah. She said, when I go see country music concerts, I usually wear a cowboy hat. That's what the Great Fish Niz does. But I'll usually buy a t-shirt there when I'm at the concert to wear later. So there you go. She will get one there.
Yeah.
She'll wear it later, but she's usually, dressing like
she's in persona, so to speak.
She's kind of getting in on the fun.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
And the feel of
Yeah.
the concert that she's
I mean,
at.
let's face it, if I could dress up as Eddie
Yeah.
and go to Maiden, I would.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
I would support
I'm
that.
trying to think of other mascots.
Vic Rattlehead. Megadeth.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Murray Dio's. Of
Yeah.
course, you can't
Yeah.
go see Dio anymore
No.
unless you attend an Afterlife
In
concert.
fact, I think Vivian Campbell's the only one left from that band originally.
Oh, no, you might be right. Yeah, because...
Most of them are gone now.
Yeah. Paul from Connecticut says, I have at times, but a lot of the time, I think about the movie. We discussed PCU last time. He says, I try not to be, quote, that guy, unquote. It's the main reason why I don't. I don't judge people for doing it, though. So he is influenced by
Wow.
the film.
Yeah.
The film is in people's heads.
All right, so because of that, I might change my stance just to say fuck you to the movie.
Yeah, see? I'm getting...
Well, no, here's the thing. Like, I do it because I have a reason to do it. It's a personal thing. I'm not judging the other people.
Yeah.
I want to wear a garbage shirt,
Yeah.
get rid of it, and then buy the band shirt.
You see it as an excuse for the upgrade and to go ahead and toss the old one.
exactly, exactly.
Well, he also sent me a picture of him at a Def Leppard concert wearing a Kiss t-shirt. And I said, okay, so, you're sporting a band shirt that has some crossover audience with
Yeah,
the one you're going to
yeah.
see. So then you can strike up conversations with other people who dig the same shit.
Yeah.
And I like that strategy, too.
That's
So-
good.
So
That's
he's
good.
kind of, either way. Like, he's not judging, but I think the movie kind of taught him. And he doesn't know why he
Yeah.
had taught him, but it taught him to behave a certain way. Brett from Columbia says, I think it's a personal preference. You might have a rare tour shirt that you want to show off. What about that?
Okay.
The shirt has to be official merch, though. Brett says it's tacky if you pull up with a Walmart shirt. That I
There you
hadn't
go.
thought
there
about.
You go. Now, I will say, when I went to go see Def Leppard last time,
Yes.
the shirt I pulled up in was not a Def Leppard shirt, but what I had done is, see what it was last time I was in London, I went to the same shop that Joe Elliott had bought his Union Jack shirt
Yes.
back in, I want to say like 82.
Oh, wow.
And I bought a Union Jack shirt.
Oh, shit.
And I wore that shirt to Def
Like
Leppard.
the gray tank one and stuff?
Well, it was actually it's a T-shirt. Now he had cut the sleeves off
Yeah.
for the show.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, it's just the front and back Union Jack. Now it's all faded as shit. By the time I had gotten there, it was faded as shit.
Yeah. The iconic Joe Elliott shirt.
Yeah.
That was
Not the one that says Def Leppard.
Yeah.
It's just a Union Jack shirt.
Natalie from North Augusta. We already heard from her once. We're going to hear from her again.
Right.
She says, I am aware of people's position on the matter. If I wear a band t-shirt, usually I try to wear something I like that is new and want to promote, but I don't judge people who wear the band t-shirt, especially if it's an old one. I usually will bring for the trip an old one if I have one. So she's kind of, she's ambivalent.
Yeah.
She's going to wear something she wants to kind of raise awareness of, but she also is kind of supportive of the older, like, hey, I've been on this ride for a while kind of thing.
Right.
Lynn from Grovetown actually took an interesting stance. I wouldn't wear the band T-shirt to the concert. I think that looks funny to me. Then she says, I think people who wear band shirts to the concerts think they are part of the band. I was like, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't.
Have you met me? I'm Steve Harris from Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
And you can tell that because I'm wearing my Eddie shirt.
I don't think. I mean, okay. I was about to say I don't think the band wears the band shirts, but I'll bet they do.
Oh, yeah.
Just like we're wearing WNUT stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure, especially at the beginning.
And my boys in Andrew WK, they used to sport the classic just black shirt with the white lettering, that iconic.
Nice.
Or the AWK, something like that. I know that does happen. But I've never heard somebody say that they would think that a person... while I'm saying this, Carl is leaning way far away from the mic to vape. You guys got in his head with that question.
Well, I just didn't want to be distracting. But no, I don't think... Now, if I were to roll up to a concert in like a gray shirt with like the blue pinstripes, and on the back it had S. Harris...
Uh-huh.
I don't think I can pull off being Steve Harris.
No. I wonder how Lynn from Grovetown would feel about Shanna dressing like Elton to go to the Elton concert.
That's fucking amazing.
Like
I want to see pictures of that.
There actually are.
Shanna, you need to send pictures.
I can send you one. Hell, I'll put it up on the if you're listening to this.
Let's look at this now.
If you're listening to this on YouTube, I'll put it up on the
epic.
screen. But yeah. Our friend Susie Q, she says, it would depend. Is the band the one I'm really wanting to see, or is it an opening band? If it's a concert with many performers, I'm wearing the T-shirt of the band that made me want to buy the ticket in the first place.
There you go.
So she's talking festival
So she's talking
environment.
festivals. Yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to spend my hard-earned money to see someone I don't absolutely love, and if I absolutely love them, I want to support them however I can. Wearing their shirt also opens opportunities to allow me to speak with others about them and my love for them. Maybe even get to share some of their music with them if they don't know who they are. So if she runs into someone at like that festival and they're not familiar with,
if she's out on Warped Tour or something like that,
right?
And the band she likes is on stage 3.
Susie's probably sporting an Overkill T-shirt.
Yeah,
and then she runs into somebody who's like,
she is into that really screamo stuff,
and she's there and meets a fan who's like into Creed,
right?
And they're like, oh man, who the fuck's Overkill?
Yeah,
and she's like, let me tell you, dude. Oh my god,
she probably honestly just puts him in a headlock and brings him with her.
Yeah, that's
how Overkill fans.
That's
roll.
entirely possible as well.
I can see that happening.
And then our boy Eric from WNUT.
Oh, hell yeah.
Couldn't be here. He's on, pretty permanent assignment out in California.
Right.
But he, look, he's 18 plus episodes co-DJing with us. He will return.
We need to get him back in the studio somehow.
And we shall. He just has an important life to live, and I ain't trying to get in the boys' way, but he did want to let us know. Maybe I'm a nerd, but yeah, wear that shirt. Especially if it's a long-running band and you have a shirt from previous tours and shows. So it seems to be kind of a common feeling that, if you have some longevity and you've been, going there and representing and showing. I think the Great Fishniz said last time that puts across an air that you might be better than everybody else.
Well, yeah, I just don't... What I would feel like I was doing is being like, I've been here, you're all fake, fuck you.
Yeah.
But then again, I have a tendency to tell people that anyway, so
he don't mince words.
Well,
so that is the listener's response for the
I
very
like that. That was good.
That was a good topic.